We thought last year was a multi-year low, and now obviously this year is even lower again. So it's very, very dismal in terms of new construction activity.
Housing starts in Newfoundland and Labrador are the lowest in almost 30 years, leaving those still in the construction industry rebuilding. Housing starts mark the beginning of a new home.
Housing market in general, and obviously new home construction being a good part of that, is driven by population growth, income growth, and employment growth primarily. Obviously mortgage rates are a factor as well, but historically when we've had growth in those three key fundamentals, we've had strong housing market, new home construction activity, MLS sales activity. You know, the overall market in general has performed well.
Since the price of oil has dropped in 2014, the housing market has also declined. In the third quarter of 2012, the housing starts were roughly 1,400. In the third quarter of this year, there were 315 starts. To revitalize the numbers, Janes wants to see more of a focus on immigration from the provincial government.
So we really don't have a large chunk of young people coming in, which is what we refer to as 35 and under, which is a real key driver of first-time home buyer activity.
Greg Hussey is the president of Carwood Contracting. It has been in the contracting construction game in the province since the mid-90s. Hussey says that it has been the worst year he has seen in raw housing start numbers.
It's a new normal. Like anything, the normal is only what things are today, so we can't look at what things were like 5 years ago when we were doing 10 times the number of starts.
Hussey notices much less people working in the industry. He sees tradespeople in the construction industry leaving the province. Even Carwood has left the province.
No matter how bad things get, as long as you know where it's going, you can plan to be there and work around it. And there's, no matter how bad the economy is, there's opportunities out there.
Carwood still runs accounting, designing, and estimating in Newfoundland and Labrador. They do bigger business in Ontario.
All housing markets are cyclical, so when it does take off again, it might not get back up to the dizzying heights we had, but it'll get better than it is now.
For Kicker, this is Ken Meeker.